I'm Millman. I'm the president and owner of Nation's Photo Lab. We are a manufacturer based in Hunt Valley with about 250 employees. We manufacture everything photo related, so anything that you could put a picture on, we make. It's a great business, been in it for 10 years. We now have a collection of 4 companies and have had a lot of growth and success. My grandfather had a small screen printing business, and my dad has a small company as well. And I think growing up, I always had tidbits from them about being in business. And I was really quiet. I don't think my parents expected much from me. I certainly wasn't a good student. I played a lot of sports. I was always very quiet, but very competitive. And so anything I do, I just bring a day-to-day determination and passion. Every day I go to work, the goal is to make the business a little bit better. You cannot leave the office without having made some continuous improvement to the company. Now, if you multiply that energy and passion by 250 employees, continuously making everything in your business better, you're gonna end up with something pretty special. And I've been very fortunate with all 4 brands. They've all been extremely successful. They've all grown extremely quickly. They're all strong, healthy companies. So I think it's just, I want to figure out the pieces of the puzzle that make me win. I do a lot of research, I do a lot of analysis, looking at data all the time, and the data tells you how to move and what to do. And you just have to be wise enough to read the data, talk to your customers, figure out that roadmap. I really believe in the lean startup model. That's a lot of what we've done. Put out, don't spend a couple of years and several $1 million to get something out to market which isn't right. Get something out quickly, get the feedback loop going. Feedback loop has been so important. We're constantly gathering feedback from our customers, real feedback, not just what people think in a boardroom, hey, this is what we need to offer. It's what actually people want, and we're getting out the right products to them quickly, we're iterating, and we're ultimately ending up in the place that our customers want us to be and driving sales and revenue and enthusiasm from them. From that free feedback they're giving us. One of the things I'm really proud of is I consider ourselves a world-class marketing agency, but we do it for ourselves, and so we look to bring in the best and brightest marketers. It's really my passion and background, and something that excites us every day, really focusing on all the new technological advancements in marketing. We very much track our conversion, our funnels, user experience, and SEO, SEM, all the things that marketing agencies do, we do in-house. If you're not passionate about your brand, you shouldn't expect anybody else to be. That passion has to come through in all of your touch points. Branding is so critical, but you have to really know your target audience, and you have to make sure you're extremely relevant to them, and what you're supplying, what you're offering meets their needs. So I think it's a very coordinated approach. What's exciting is when you have different brands, there's a different voice. You have to have a different voice of the customer. You have to make sure you get the right message across. That's kind of the creative, exciting part, of figuring out, what is the brand, how do we get that enthusiasm, what's the right messaging. That's a lot of fun going to work and working on those types of projects. But ultimately, once you kind of get that, get it fine-tuned, making sure your marketing and your ROI on your marketing strategies makes sense. I always tell my marketing team, if you have $1 to spend, where are you going to put that dollar? And then where are you going to put the next dollar? And so you have to make sure every dollar is going into that, the best performing opportunity. And that's the way we think about it. Is we're going to make sure our money is going into the areas that are going to bring the biggest return for us. And there's a point where every marketing avenue becomes less efficient. If you put all your money into one area, you keep growing it marginally, you start to become less efficient. Then it's time to, where's that next dollar best spent? So it's a very coordinated approach, but the brand, every touch point, your customer service, your packaging, your website, your experience, everything, we focus on excellence across every touch point. I think it's a day-to-day determination to be excellent. Excellence is something that's really hard to achieve, but good is truly the enemy of great. And if you can focus on greatness in every day, greatness across every single touch point, you're going to do some pretty special things.